We always demand fundamental rights, but do we remember our fundamental duties? Let's see today. What is Article 51A? Article 51A of the Constitution of India contains fundamental duties of the citizens. It was added by 42nd Constitutional Amendment Act 1976. It was inspired from the USSA Constitution. Originally, it has only 10 duties and 11 duties was added by the 86th Constitutional Amendment Act 2002. Suppose there is a school and the school gives students number 1 right to education, 2 right to liberty, and number 3 right to playground. But the principal says you also have duties to respect teachers, to protect school property, and to maintain discipline. Similarly, the Constitution gives us number 1 right to equality, number 2 right to freedom, number 3 right to constitutional remedies. But Article 51A says, dear citizen, you also have duties. Must remember, without duties, right becomes selfish. Without rights, duties become slavery. And therefore, the Constitution wants balance. Now let's see fundamental duties. Every citizen shall A. Respect the Constitution, national flag and national anthem. B. Follow ideals of freedom of struggle. C. Protect sovereignty and integrity of India. D. Defend the country. E. Promote harmony and brotherhood. F. Preserve culture. G. Protect environment. H. Develop scientific temper. I. Safeguard public property. J. Strive for excellence. K. Provide education to children 6 to 14 years. One line memory trick. RIP D2 P3 S2 E. Because RIP R respect, I ideals, P protect, and then D2 defend, and then again develop scientific temper, and then P3 are promote, preserve, protect, and S2 safeguard, strive, and then E education. So there are some very important case laws for judiciary exams. One is AIIMS Students Union versus AIIMS. In this case, the Supreme Court held fundamental duties are not enforceable but can guide interpretation of law. Then again there is another case, MC Mehta versus Union of India, where the court used Article 51AG environment protections to strengthen environmental laws. So important constitutional points for exams are: number 1, Article 51A is in part 4A. Number 2, duties are non-justiciable, means it cannot be enforced in court. And number 3, they apply only to citizens. And number 4, Parliament can make law to enforce them. And number 5, they help in interpreting fundamental rights. Exam trick is 42 added 10, 86 made it 11. Means 42nd Amendment added 10 duties and 86 made it them 11. Now let's see comparison between fundamental rights and fundamental duties. Number 1, meaning. Fundamental rights guaranteed to citizens for protection of liberty and equality, whereas fundamental duties are obligations expected from citizens to promote national discipline and unity. Number 2, constitutional provision. Fundamental rights are given under Article 12 to 35, whereas fundamental duties are under Article 51A. Number 3, part of Constitution. Fundamental rights are in part 3rd, whereas fundamental duties are part 4a. Nature. Fundamental rights are justiciable, that is, can be enforced in court, whereas fundamental duties are non-justiciable, that is, cannot be directly enforced in court. Number 5. Purpose. The purpose of fundamental rights are to protect individual freedom from state interference, whereas the purpose of fundamental duties are to remind citizens of responsibilities towards the nation. Number 6. Who can claim? Fundamental rights can be claimed mostly by citizens, but some rights are also available to foreigners, whereas fundamental duties are only for citizens of India. Number 7. Remedy for violations. Remedy for violation of fundamental rights are available under Article 32 and Article 226. Number 7. Remedy for violation. Remedy for violation of fundamental rights are available under Article 32 and Article 226, whereas there is no direct constitutional remedy for violation of fundamental duties. Number 8. Originally 7 rights, but now 6 rights are available only. Whereas in fundamental duties, there were only 10 duties, but now there are 11 duties. Number 9. Added by. Fundamental rights are present since beginning of the Constitution, whereas fundamental duties were added by 42nd Constitutional Amendment Act 1976. So rights make us powerful citizens, but duties make us responsible Indians.